The Bhagavad Gita, a 700-verse Hindu scripture, is part of the epic Mahabharata and consists of a profound dialogue between Prince Arjuna and Lord Krishna, his charioteer and divine guide. Set on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Gita addresses deep philosophical, ethical, and spiritual dilemmas, offering wisdom that remains relevant across ages. Here are some of the most important lessons from the Gita. 1. Duty and righteous action, karma yoga. Arjuna, overwhelmed by moral conflict, refuses to fight his kinsman. Krishna advises him to fulfill his dharma, duty, as a warrior without attachment to results. Your right is to perform your duty only but never to its fruits. 2.47. Actions should be selfless, performed with dedication but without obsession over success or failure. Karma Yoga teaches that work done with sincerity and detachment leads to spiritual growth. Lesson: focus on doing the right thing without being emotionally tied to outcomes. 2. The eternal soul, Atman, and impermanence of the body. Krishna explains that the soul is eternal while the body is temporary. The soul is neither born nor does it ever die. It is unborn, eternal, everlasting. 2.20. Fear, grief, and attachment arise from identifying solely with the physical form. Understanding the soul's immortality brings courage and peace. Lesson: do not fear death or cling to material existence. Focus on the eternal truth. 3. Equanimity and balance, sthitaprajna. A wise person remains steady in pleasure and pain, success and failure. The one who is undisturbed by happiness and distress and remains steady in both is fit for liberation. 2.15. True strength lies in maintaining mental balance. Detachment does not mean indifference but mastery over reactions. Lesson: cultivate inner stability regardless of external circumstances. 4. The path of devotion, bhakti yoga. Krishna emphasizes that love and devotion to God lead to liberation. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sins. 18.66. Pure devotion dissolves ego and connects the individual with the divine. Faith and surrender bring inner peace and divine grace. Lesson: develop a loving relationship with the divine through devotion and trust. 5. The power of mind control. The mind can be a friend or an enemy, training it is essential. For one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends, but for one who has failed, the mind is the greatest enemy. 6.6. Meditation and discipline help master restless thoughts. A focused mind leads to clarity and wisdom. Lesson: train the mind through meditation and self-discipline to achieve inner harmony. 6. Detachment from material desires. Excessive attachment leads to suffering. From anger comes delusion. From delusion, loss of memory. From loss of memory, destruction of intellect. From destruction of intellect, one perishes. 2.63. Desires breed greed, anger, and frustration. True happiness comes from inner contentment, not external possessions. Lesson: reduce material cravings to attain lasting peace. 7. The three gunas, qualities of nature. Human behavior is influenced by three forces: sattva, goodness; purity, wisdom, harmony; rajas, passion; desire, activity, restlessness; tamas, ignorance; laziness, delusion, inertia. One who rises above the three gunas is freed from birth, death, and suffering. 14.20. Spiritual growth requires transcending lower tendencies. Lesson: cultivate sattvic qualities for clarity and transcendence. Self-realization and inner wisdom. True knowledge is realizing the self beyond the ego. When a person is devoid of all illusions, they attain the highest knowledge. 18.54. Wisdom comes from direct experience, not just intellectual learning. Self-awareness dissolves ignorance and suffering. Lesson: seek self-knowledge through introspection and meditation. 9. The importance of righteous war, dharmic struggle. The Gita is set in a battlefield, symbolizing life's moral battles. There is no greater good for a warrior than a righteous war. 2.31. Avoiding duty due to fear or attachment is weakness. One must fight for justice with courage and integrity. Lesson: face life's challenges with courage and righteousness. 10. Surrender to the divine will. Ultimate freedom comes from surrendering to God's plan. Those who worship me with devotion, thinking of no one else, I provide for all their needs. 9.22. Trust in divine wisdom brings inner security. Lesson: let go of control and trust in a higher power. Final wisdom. The Bhagavad Gita teaches how to live with purpose, courage, and wisdom. Its lessons on duty, detachment, devotion, and self-realization guide us toward a balanced and meaningful life. By applying its teachings, one can attain inner peace, clarity, and spiritual growth. As Krishna says, "Whenever there is a decline in righteousness, I manifest myself to protect the good and destroy evil." 4.7-8. The Gita is not just a scripture, it is a timeless guide for life. Om Tat Sat, the ultimate truth.